Now, I think I've covered as regarding Nescafe Alta Rica. No. Low Intense is the one it's. So I've done 2 spoons, and I've done just about 1.5 spoons, maybe 1.6. So now I'm going to try the lowest recommended dosage, as when you did your review the other day, you said it was 1 to 2 spoons, obviously depending on your own personal preference. So now I think I'm going to conclude as regarding Low Intense, because I covered Nescafe Alta Rica. For that one I recommend the 1 teaspoon that it says on the jar. Hopefully when we go shopping on next Friday, they'll have the Dough Egberts Dark Indulgence in, even though I'm not that desperate for coffee, because I've still got that full jar of the Asda's Finest Colombian, although both of us are after the Brazilian option. But if I get the Dough Egberts Dark Indulgence, there'll be no rush to get the Asda's Finest Brazilian coffee. So as you can hear, here's a kettle that I prepared earlier with water in mid-boil, and well, you'll see which one I prefer of the Low Intense. Is it going to be the 1 spoon, the 1.5 spoons, or the 2 spoons? Amazing. So I've got the 1 spoon of Low Intense of the jar that you should have got last Thursday, except actually I thought it was Dough Egberts Dark Indulgence. But it turns out it was the same copy that I got you brand new and sealed from Scunthorpe Asda. So I've got the 2 spoons of my usual sugar. Actually it's caster sugar. I know it's meant for baking, but it's just like normal sugar, but grounded into a fine form. So I'm going to do the sniff test pre-milk. First I'll do Gush's tea, let it mash. And now pre-milk, the coffee. I'll just give it a little stir. Now this obviously, like I said, this is pre-milk, so that I get the purest form of the coffee granules before the milk kind of suppresses the strength of the aroma. And I'm not an expert, I'm pontificating half now. Oh God. Whew. Yeah. As a kind of an espresso, a proper hardcore espresso kind of aroma. Maybe not quite full aroma, but maybe 2/3. So definitely without the milk. So this is a BBC, a beautiful black coffee. You can't say that. Oh, yeah, that reminds me of an espresso that I once had in Bridlington at this bar on the street level, not the harbour level. And I think they shortchanged my granddad as well, but he won't own up to it. But that's going back maybe 18 years ago. Right, enough with the sniffing, on with the milking. Now, just enough milk is in, so it's kind of got a medium darkish brown colour, not too anemic like you had it, Mr. Horn, at the was that the Carver's Fish and Chip Shop, or was it Badger and Bean? I think it was Carver's Fish and Chip Shop when you had a pot of tea. First time we took you on that that Thursday when you had that week off, and that tea looked as anemic as that white bottle of milk of Cravendale. It was almost like Jesus any life in that tea. Anyway, this is Lure Intense, 1 teaspoon of coffee, usual regulation 2 teaspoons of sugar. You know, it's caster sugar meant for baking, but like I say, it's just granulated sugar but squashed into fine powder. Yeah, like I said, the aroma post milk is obviously a bit more suppressed to pre-milk, but enough with the sniffing, as Blocked Outdoors would say, and on with the tasting. So this is 1 spoon of coffee. I've already done 2 and 1.5. Yes, because I mean Alta Rica is not the strongest coffee, so you can't expect to like a kick in your bollocks kind of taste. It's not like a dark roast. It's kind of medium. But the Cap Columbia is one that I must get next. That's by Nescafe. So yeah, I like the Alta Rica and the Cap Columbia. But if I can get that Gusher Lights there, Nescafe's espresso. But at some point I will try and see if I can find the Dow Egberts coffee that's rated by them in the strength test as 5. 5 being the top.